just shy of 20 pounds. There she is. There are so many bugs in there. Like the air is buzzing. So what's going on, guys? So back out here at the lake. We're gonna be doing some catfishing today, and I'm actually planning on camping out tonight on the boat. I'll probably go over to the island and beach the boat there. Probably cook on the island, all that good stuff. But I'm planning on sleeping on the boat. Now that means catfishing today. The wind's supposed to be way lighter tomorrow, and I'll probably do like some bass fishing and stuff then. I did finally get a trolling motor for the boat, and now I get to learn how to use one of those. Literally never used a trolling motor before, so, or at least not a foot controlled one. So that'll be cool, I guess. Definitely opens up the possibilities. Now we can go bass fishing and all that. I'm gonna get some rods baited out. Should be able to get on some big fish today, because it has been windy as hell lately. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. It's a decent fish, it's not huge. Didn't take long at all. I haven't even got all the rods baited out yet. Bad little fish. Unfortunately, I didn't bring Bandit with me today, though. He's a little much to deal with when I'm planning on staying on the boat. So, unfortunately, rolling completely solo. I'm planning on eating fish tonight, but it's still a little early in the day, so I'll just go ahead and let that one go. I know I'll catch more later. I never really have an issue catching enough to eat, so. I don't think this fish knows he's hooked yet. Alright, not as big as I thought. That's the cool part about fishing with light tackle. Every fish feels huge. Even when they're only like that. God dang, my other rod's getting bit. when you fish with lighter tackle, like lighter rods and everything, every fish feels huge. So I always put some lighter rods out. This fish isn't big at all, but he feels huge. That tiny little guy there feels. This little bitty guy actually put up a little bit of a fight. Yeah, so a lot of people would call this like a 24-hour challenge and all that stuff. Personally, I don't really see it as a 24-hour challenge. I'm just camping on the boat. But I did bring food with me, but it was just snacks. And I brought stuff to be able to fry a fish on the island. So I mean, is it really a challenge? No. Honestly, for me, it's kind of light work. It's gonna be 24 hours. Also, no, it's probably gonna be like 30 hours. That's the game plan, though. Spend the night out here on the boat. We're gonna fish for cats today in this wind on this underwater island, as I pretty much always do. Catch some dinner. Go clean it and eat it on the island. Probably hop back on the boat. Sleep. Well, the boat's banked up there, or beached up there. I didn't bring a tent or anything. I brought a, like, it's kind of a cot mattress. Like it's like yay thick, you know, inch and a half thick. But it's just a little foam mattress. And it's meant for a cot, so it's not even like a twin-size bed. I plan on putting it down here on the floor of the boat. Probably gonna sleep right about here. I got a sleeping bag in the one of the compartments as well. There's a fish. Tiny little channel cat. Yeah, that's the game plan. Just gonna spend the night out here, have dinner straight from the lake, and then fish pretty much as I can for the next, 30-ish hours. I got to the lake about maybe an hour ago. It's 12:22 right now. So yeah, it'll probably be a good 30 hours even from right now. Got another small fish. Another fish hitting on a different rod though. That's good. Don't look like it. Okay. Love you too, bye. Well, this fish here dropped it. No other fish isn't that big. It'll be alright for a minute. Back over to this fish. Yeah, it ain't real big. It's another small one. In the boat. Yep, little guy. I say little. It's not a bad fish by any means. It's just not quite what I'm looking for. Not a bad fish. Simmer down, fella. Simmer down. A little 3 or 4 pound fish. Back it goes. Boy, calm down. I ain't keeping you yet. Might ought to. Got a hook in your old eyeball. There you go. Not too shabby. That rod's getting loose. Better fish here. Much better fish. At least it feels like it. I don't think it's that much better. He ain't huge. There we go, there's another one. There he is. I always got my other line. Put the camera off of it. But I could definitely have a fish fry out here if I knew enough people that had boats. Yeah, not a bad one. Like I say that every time, but I mean, they've all been good fish. They're just not giant. What the hell? Just shy of 20 pounds. There she is. In all of her glory. Let's get this release of her. There she goes. Well, turn over. Give it 17.82. You know, that fish was on for a good, probably a minute or so. When she first hit, she started taking drag. I tried to get the GoPro on, it wouldn't turn on. And I bought this media mod to help with the wind noise. And for some reason, ever since I put it in, it sometimes it'll just not turn on when I hit the button. I can hold the button and everything and it just won't do anything. So the only way to fix it is to take the GoPro out of the media mod, which means I gotta take it off the little mount and all that. So take the mount off, pop the media mod open, pull the battery out, put it back in, it'll turn on fine. But it's really frustrating at times like that where I just need it to work. I bet my next camera's out of GoPro though. Little guy? Yep, another little guy. In the boat. It's just a baby. Little feller. Oh, another little feller. I've used baits bigger than those fish. Granted, I was in the ocean. Why is the wind so hostile right now? Little bitty. Come to Papa. Well, there's one. I'm actually going to keep this one for dinner. There's a good fish. Back here, we're facing the road. Still there? Yeah, he's still there. Well, I may let that last fish go. This one might be big enough for me by itself. There's another one for dinner. I'll clean that first one first. That fish is there. Get there, need moving. This other rod's getting bit. The front rod's still getting bit. I think I'll let that second fish go. I'll keep this little guy, that first one that I said I was going to keep. I'll keep both of those, cook them, let that big one go, or bigger one. I'm trying to only keep just enough to eat. I don't want to waste a bunch of fish because I bit off more than I actually could chew. Literally and figuratively. Let's see if we can't get this fish, because he seems to be a lot more serious. I think he'll stay on. Dinky little bitty channel cat. Oh, I got half my rods in the water. Oh boy. What? That's not what I was expecting today. It's a big old drum. It's a big old freshwater drum. Are you tired yet? Damn, chill out, Marblehead. There, right there, the freshwater drum. Freshwater drum, also known as a Gasper goo. Fun fact, if you actually cut in the middle of their head, there's a little rock inside. But let him go. Hello, little kitty. Meow. But unfortunately, I am now out of bait. So I will fish until I have no bait on any more rods. Ta-da! Not a bad first day catfishing. At least, you know, for this whole boat camping trip. Alright. So I've pulled up over here to the island. I'm beached. Bottom of the boat is basically on ground is what that means. Anywho's, this is where I'm going to sleep for the night. I'm going to go on land to cook. I have charcoal for the fire, stuff to cook with, sleeping bag. Let's see. I can't get this side open. Some GoPro stuff. And that right there is a cot mattress. I'm gonna lay that down here in this section of the boat. Get in my sleeping bag and go night-night when the time comes. For right now, I gotta clean some fish and get my coals started. I might even see if I can't scrounge up enough dry wood for a fire. Seems like a good idea. And if you noticed, I'm not wearing my boots. Kind of had to get my feet wet a little bit so I could make sure this boat was up here far enough. Then I've got the motor acting as an anchor in the back. Kind of like a bass boat does a power pole. Just put the motor down and the skeg will bury into the dirt and hold you in place. Okay, that's the current game plan. Now I'm gonna go get ready to eat my food. Well, I'll go get ready to clean fish and all that. And I'll show you all of that in a second. Alright. We got some handy dandy picnic tables over here on the island. I'm gonna use one to clean this fish. This one's already kind of tore up. It's got a huge hole over here. Probably from some jackwagon with a machete or something. Anywho's, alright. That. Get this little nugget of head meat out. Alright, from there I'm just gonna puncture through the gut sack and all that good shit, or good stuff. I don't know. You don't want to press too hard on these because this catfish skin is really thin, so it's super easy to just cut all the way through. Like I just did on this one. I actually messed it all up. Saved most of it. I got a little too low on it. Left a little piece of skin. All better. I'm gonna rinse them off, then I'm gonna start the coals and let those get going. Then we'll go from there. Also, I forgot to mention, start cutting your fillets down. Just cut them nice and thin. See that? See how this is real thick? And that's super thin. You want to get them all more like that. Make them uniform. So you just cut at an angle. And it's nice and thin. Some people just pull it up like right in front of me, but I guess they couldn't see me because the trees and everything were in the way. They pulled up on their boat, and then the guy got off. I guess that's just where they're going to park and hang out for the night. So I'll have to explain what all went into the cooking here in a little while. Alright, now that I got everything back on the boat from cooking and everything, see if I can explain what all I did before they turn up their music. So I put all the fillets in one bag once I had them all cut up to the size that I wanted, nice and thin and crispy and all that. Bugs. I put them all in one bag. Then I poured probably, I don't know, a quarter of a dill of mustard, just enough to coat everything. Now what that is, it acts as a binder, so it gives something, or it gives the fish fry batter something to stick to. I just used regular Louisiana seasoned fish fry, and I mixed in some Cajun two-step with it. The old Cajun two-step from Stale Cracker. And like he says, put as much as you like. I'll put it on there heavy, I like it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to spend the night right here. There are so many bugs in there. Like the air is buzzing. It's insane. I bet they're gonna tear me up the moment it actually gets dark. I ain't walking back through there again either. Nope. Yeah, my sleeping pad will go here. My sleeping bag on top of it. I'm gonna slide my happy butt in, feet facing that away yonder. Assuming I fit that way. If not, then I'll lay it across the back where the cooler is. It's kind of wide. But that's the game plan. I'll probably check in periodically. But for now, I'm going to chill out, unwind. Might even see if I can catch some bait and fish a little bit more while I just sit here and hang out. But it's getting dark, so y'all won't be able to see much. So there's my sleeping quarters. Here's where my head will be. Get right down there. Probably get some shut-eye for the next couple hours. I say couple hours. Probably for the next like 8 to 9 hours, hopefully. Then wake up, go see if we can't get on some bass. All right, good morning, y'all. I'm about to get a couple lures tied on these bass rods. And we're gonna go play around with some bass fishing this morning. It's about 7 o'clock, sun's just about to rise. Could be a beautiful sunrise this morning. I haven't had that much sleep in a long time. I think I was asleep by around 9:30, maybe. I don't even think it was that late. All right. I was worried this old trolling motor wouldn't work that well for this boat, but it seems to be pushing me around just fine. I'm keeping it on low settings and it's moving me right along. Oh, right off the rock. Did I break it? Well, ding the crap out of it, but it didn't break it. If I just turn it up a little bit. Oh, missed one. That was definitely a hit. Pretty sure that's a big old carp is what that is. Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for this video. I need to get home, charge these batteries up. Going back out again tomorrow and trying a different lake altogether. Bass fishing has been really, really tough, so nothing to show for that. But it is what it is. They call it a post-spawn slump for a reason. I mean, that's all it is. Like, that's all it is. The bass already spawned out. And I can tell because the carp are on the banks spawning. So, probably for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be really slow bass fishing on this lake. But I got some other stuff planned for tomorrow regardless, so see y'all in the next one.